Hey guys, I'm back. I had my MJX before. I think I put a video, but anyway, my drive shaft, man, just snapped in the fucking, just snapped, man, boom, right? So I'm putting a new one on. I said, you know what? Let me do a video. So I'm gonna go in reverse to make it easier for you guys or whoever's watching. Okay, on your axle, right? People were saying the pin falls out, that it's not working. I ordered a new shaft from Amazon. The problem is when you put the shaft, where am I? If I can focus. Okay, when you put in the fucking pin in, you got to remember to put this back over and follow these grooves, and it will lock on the pin. So you take the nut off, you take the tire off, you take this off, then you take the pin out. Now, I popped the old piece off. You can't. It's not going to fit. You're trying to do it that way. You're going to have to take. You're going to take the screw out for the bottom of the shock. Then you got to turn on and take the screw off the top arm in order for this to fit in. I'm going to do this here, so whoops. Then she'll lock in. Then just go in reverse order to hook it all up. And so reverse order. So I'm going to do, because it's hard to hold at the same time, but I wanted to let you know because people are saying about the pin. Yeah, the pin there, but you got to put that cap on. That's what locks it in. All right, hold on. I'm going to screw this in. Now I'm going to go through and make sure they're all tight. While you might as well do it, all your screws while I'm here and doing this. I put on, you'll notice I put on that upgrade, the middle aluminum red, whatever the hell. But yeah, I was running this one day and I was dragging it and I said, all right, let's try it. So I punched it, and when I punched it, I mean, this thing just is a crazy. Oh, MJX, yeah, the Hypergo MJX 16207. But yeah, I snapped the shit out of the freaking thing there. All right, so now I gotta put the shock back in place here. Hold on. Hook up the shock. Alright, now I'm going to go back and check all these others, make sure everything's nice and snug. You don't want to over tight, but they had, I think, I don't know where it was. There was, I mean, I heard torque wrenches, but somebody I know had a torque driver, man, like this one tells you. It works like a torque wrench, but it's a screwdriver. It's pretty cool. Off of micros. Yeah, wheelie bar in the wing. Ain't no more of that. They went bye-bye. Okay, so now you can come back here and you see it. So she's okay. So we're gonna go in reverse order again. First, we're gonna tilt her out down there sideways. Okay, now I'm gonna go in reverse with the pin first, going this way so it don't fall out. Of course. Hold on. Okay. Now you can see I get the pin in. Now it takes this cover and it goes over the pin, so I'll set it, of course, with the notches for the pin. Way it should be. Look at this in one shot. Hold on. Now I'll have to. Whoop. Okay, so I got the. Okay, so she's on there, and that locks the pin in so it doesn't fall out. Now, I'm just going to drop in the tire here. Hold on. Have a workstation. I should be using it, but. Alright, so tire's in. Now I'm just going to attach the nut here. Hold on. Alright, so just going to get this on again. I'm going to finish tightening this up and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. So the tie gets it. That's all set. Looks like she's running okay. Yeah. So now we gotta try her out. I'll be right back. We're gonna plug in a bat and hopefully she'll run. Alright, so we got battery in. Oh yeah, this thing here is great. It holds the cars and all my shit. And it's pretty good. It's an old Invicta case, but anyway, and yeah, that's the shell. That was one of the shells. There was a couple of them. It's banging the hell out of it, but there was a couple of them. That and that red one on my other MJX. That one and this one here were in a kit for $7 at Walmart about, what was it, a year ago, maybe around anyway. Yeah, so I bought a bunch and I put it on YouTube and everybody went and bought them all out. I was like, shit, man, because they fit the MJXs. I was like, cool. That's all right with batteries, and so we're going to try it out. Hold on. I just got to put batteries in the remote. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. I turned on the batteries, so here we go. Whoa! Oops. Ooh. Keep forgetting again. Whoop. Hey. Alright, so it seems to work, alright. I gotta remember, I ain't been riding these for a while. I gotta set the trim and stuff, but yeah, so it seems to be working. I'm very happy. This has been out of commission for a while. I've noticed though one thing. Sometimes that reverse doesn't want to hear it. On all MJX, on this one and the other one. Alright, well, that's that. I just wanted to show you guys how to run these with the axle change. So, yep, and let's see here, we got, yeah, so she's fine. Okay, great. So that's how you do it, guys. That's all. Have a good one. Oh yeah, one other thing, I got a couple other videos coming up with these police cruisers and the new Airwolves. Alright, have a good one. That's the pot number. You get 2 rear axles, and that's from Amazon. And this will do the MJX 16207 and about 6 others. They're all the same basics. So you get 2. So I think this was $13, something like that. You can get 4 for like 20 or 25, but yeah, so okay. That's again, that's Amazon. I just wanted to add that.